Commander X. Cyclops. Росомаха. Шельма. Гроза. Зверь. Гамбит. Джубили. Грей и профессор Икс.
So, X-Men 97 has been out for a week, like a couple of days or weeks now. And there's 3 episodes out right now. And one of the biggest highlights for me, or actually the biggest highlight, has to be Cyclops. The reason why this is such a shock to me is because like before I didn't really care about Cyclops. Like I never really cared for the X-Men, to be honest. As a kid growing up, all I really cared about was like Batman, Spider-Man, and the Avengers, and a little bit of Justice League. But like the X-Men were never the thing for me. I didn't really grow up watching the '90s show or like any show. I didn't grow up watching the movies. I didn't play any of the games. It's not till like 2020 when I actually finally watched the movies. And I actually like really like the movies, but I don't read any of the comics. So like my only main like the only when I thought of Cyclops, I thought about the Fox Cyclops. I thought about the guy who did nothing. I thought about the guy who died off screen in the third X-Men movie. I thought about the guy who his girlfriend was wanted to be with Wolverine. It's like that's the guy I thought of when I thought of Cyclops. When the trailer for X-Men 97 came out, I was like shocked. I was like, bro, Cyclops looks awesome in this. He's the leader of the X-Men. The line he says to me, my X-Men, that had me going, bro. I was jumping. I was like, I'm actually excited to see Cyclops in this. He's actually more than just a cool character. He's a very intriguing character. Like in the third episode, it was like that scene where he's like, I won't abandon my child. None of you know what it feels like. Saying like, yo, he was abandoned by his father. It's like, I know that something like that happened in the '90s show, but I probably didn't get to that episode. I didn't remember it. I don't know, the way he just says is like, yo, like he knows what it feels like to be abandoned. It's like some very interesting stuff. And the stuff about like him having being Cable's father and having, a baby with a fake Jean Grey and being married to her. It's like, it's very interesting stuff. And him trying to become the leader of the X-Men, where Professor X gone, and then Magneto coming in, and so he's still trying to keep that, he's trying to be the leader, but knowing well that Magneto is probably also the leader of him. So it's like, but he doesn't lose his cool or anything. He doesn't say to Magneto, get out of here, this is my team, or anything like that. He's like, cool, this is what the professor wanted, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna like, be heads and tails and over Magneto. I'm still gonna do my own thing. I'm still gonna lead my team. Then Magneto, I guess, is like the new Professor X. But yeah, this character, I never cared for this character, like I said, but I don't know, the show really made it Cyclops seem very interesting. It's like we're only 3 episodes in, and they could definitely screw this character up. I hope they don't. He's a very cool character. I hope he like stays as the main character for like the whole season. Like in the Fox X-Men movies, Cyclops felt more like Wolverine's lackey in the terms of like Wolverine will steal his car, he will steal his bike, he sometimes it felt like Wolverine was the leader of the X-Men and not Cyclops. Wolverine will even steal Cyclops' girl. Like, bro, how do you let this man steal your girl? Like throughout the original trilogy, Wolverine literally wants Jean, and Cyclops doesn't do anything about it. He doesn't stand up for himself. Like Wolverine also makes fun of Cyclops sometimes. I think he basically bullies him sometimes. It's like and Cyclops. I don't really remember. I don't even think Cyclops stands up for himself in those movies, and he like loses every fight he's in. It's like wow. But in the X-Men 97, him and Jean are together. Him and Jean are actually about to have a kid. Well, they have a kid. Well, before it turns out she's a clone, whatever. But Cyclops was the one who ended up with Jean Grey. And not only that, Cyclops is the leader of the X-Men. And like Cyclops, like he stands up for himself. He doesn't take any of Wolverine's crap. He's like, yo, you want to screw up in here right now? Let's go then. Come on, let's see what you got. That's what I like to see about this leader of the X-Men. And that's something that the Fox movies didn't really do. And don't get me wrong, I love Wolverine. Wolverine's like one of my favorite superheroes of all time. But the Fox movies just put Wolverine on a pedestal. They put Magneto, Wolverine, and Professor X on the pedestal. It's like the movies only focus on those 3 characters, and everybody else, who cares about them? That's basically how it felt. And like, I love Wolverine, but I think it was time the Cyclops finally got his due. And Wolverine being a sideline in the show doesn't bother me as much. I do hope eventually Wolverine gets like an episode for him, or he gets something to do. But overall, I'm happy the way it is right now. And maybe in later seasons, Wolverine can have a bigger role. But right now, I think it's fine where it's at. And honestly, X-Men 97 didn't just make me like a big Cyclops fan. It actually kind of made me a bigger X-Men fan. I don't know, like going back into the X-Men world, it kind of made me want to watch all the past cartoons, the '90s one and the 2000s ones. It kind of makes me feel to go back and watch all the Fox movies X-Men again. Like I kind of just want to watch consume every content of the X-Men for some reason. I don't know. This show is really good. It showed me that like, even though I'm not the biggest X-Men fan, I actually do really like this universe of the X-Men and their characters. They're all there's like very cool stuff in this. Like Mr. Sinister, he's a really cool villain. I made a video on YouTube short if you wanna go check it out. So yeah. Anyways, yeah, Mr. Sinister, Apocalypse, and all these like the X-Men lore is actually really cool, and I really hope the MCU does it justice, and I really hope Cyclops is on justice in the films. But yeah, overall, this show is actually really cool. It's like something that anyone can enjoy, and I really hope it's success. I hope enough people watch it so that we could also eventually get the '90s Spider-Man to come back, which will be awesome. But yeah, moving on now.